Here's what's making news now around Indiana. Brought to you by Chapman Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. The man for all seasons, Chapman. ChapmanHeating.com. Well, you can find their exceptionally handcrafted furniture in some of the most prominent corporate headquarters in Indianapolis. Purposeful Design is their name. Giving men, really, a second chance is their aim. Around Indiana reporter Mary Rachel Redman has details.
From hard knocks to handmade furniture, Purposeful Design isn't just rehabbing lives, it's building some of Indy's highest quality furniture.
They're making custom furniture, beautiful, handcrafted custom furniture. We target men who have been through incarceration, homelessness, addiction, broken relationship, and who are ready to try and give life another shot. And we try to build strength into people who have really found themselves in a pretty weakened spot.
I became an addict, an alcoholic. Because of that, I ended up in prison.
Salesforce Tower nearly touches the heavens as Indy's tallest skyscraper downtown. And it was just 6 years ago that 45-year-old Jesse Slaugh found himself homeless, sleeping on the pavement, nothing more than an outsider looking in on the hustle and bustle of one of the state's largest tech employers. Little did Slaugh know then, a man named David Palmer would soon change everything.
David called me up and asked me to come in. It was a wood shop. I listened to everything that I was taught, listened to everything I was told, and just moved forward. All I knew how to do was read a tape measure. I didn't know how to build anything.
But that would soon change. Since working for Purposeful Design, Slaugh has completely changed his life around, getting married and having a son.
I am no longer an alcoholic. I am no longer a drug addict. I've got myself a wife that makes sure that I am straight and narrow and doing what I'm supposed to be doing in life, because I'm not just living for me anymore, but I'm living for her and my son.
There's lots of our Purposeful Design furniture is in the Salesforce Tower. There was once a businessman up in the tower admiring the furniture, and he knew where it had come from and who made it. And he said this, he said, "Isn't it amazing that the beautiful furniture in this tower was made by men who used to be homeless in front of the tower?"
Since opening its doors in 2013, Purposeful Design has grossed over $5.5 million in sales. And their clients include big-time names like Eli Lilly, Salesforce, and the Indianapolis International Airport, just to name a few.
A lot of it has to do with the fact that we are working here. They have to learn some real discipline, some responsibility, show up on time, bring the right attitude, learn to do the skills.
But craftsmanship skills are far from a requirement. Just ask 24-year-old Jamil Hamid, who came to Purposeful Design through Wheeler Mission.
I have zero interest, zero experience.
But he's learned on the job.
It's amazing. Best thing that happened to me since I moved down to Indiana for sure. And I'm just trying to get my life started on the right track. Okay. Just want to make sure you got a good grip and then press this button to get it started and just go on the single aisle.
Hey now.
Mary Rachel Redman, Inside Indiana Business.
All right, Mary Rachel, thank you. Well, also making headlines around Indiana this week, Manhattan Mechanical Service has opened a new facility in East Chicago. The Illinois-based company says it will hire about, up to 100 workers over the next few years. Our partners at the Times of Northwest Indiana report the 20,000 square foot machine shop will support oil refineries, chemical plants, and steel mills in Northwest Indiana. Manhattan Mechanical was recently recognized by Crane Chicago Business as one of the region's 50 fastest growing companies. The company says workers there can make up to $100,000 just 1 year after completing an apprenticeship. Ireland-based Eaton Corporation is considering closing its facility in Northeast Indiana. In a notice to the state, the power management company says the Auburn plant could shut its doors permanently next spring, leaving more than 100 employees out of work. The facility manufactures parts for legacy manual and automated heavy-duty transmissions. Eaton says the plant could close in May. The company also has facilities in Georgia, Nebraska, North Carolina, and Oregon. And some sad news to pass along this week as longtime Elkhart businessman and community leader and one of the founders of the Community Foundation of Elkhart County, Art DiCio has died. DiCio was a former chairman, president, and CEO of Skyline Corporation, which at one time was the nation's largest mobile home builder. He also served as a University of Notre Dame trustee, received presidential appointments to 3 national commissions, also served on the boards of more than 45 organizations, including the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago. Art DiCio was 90 years old.